Okay, you are going to need approximately 1 yard of 60-inch width stretchy fabric. As you can see from the ruler that I have here, this is 1 yard, and that's exactly where our dresses is measuring. Our patterns are measuring about 1 yard here. So you'll need about 1 yard of stretchy fabric, and the fabric that you choose, as the same as the red, you want it to stretch both ways, just like that. As you can see how nice and stretchy that fabric is. So now we'll just work on pinning those pieces together and cutting it out. Okay guys, I want you to notice how I have my pattern pieces laid out on our fabric here. I actually am trying to save a little bit. As you can see, I have quite a bit in the middle there. So the way I have folded it, and this is kind of cool, where you're able to save a little bit of fabric with this type of tube dress. You can just fold it probably about 10 inches across is what I get. So you just take and fold it, and you can do it the other side. So that way you'll have a piece in the middle that you can probably also use that piece, maybe if we need it to be lined. So yeah, go ahead and lay your fabric just like I have this one, where you fold this over maybe at 10 inches. It depends on the size, on your size that you want to fold it. You just want to make sure you have enough for your piece. Then you're going to go ahead on and place your pattern on top of the fabric, and we're going to just pin it in place, the top and at the bottom. And this, as I want to iterate, I am placing it on the fold. This is my fold line, and I'm working with the front right now. So I'm going to put a couple more pieces, more pins in, and we should be ready to cut. One more pin. That's it. Okay. Now let's cut this piece out. We're ready to cut this one. And this is we're going to cut out, which piece is this? Our front piece first. Just want to be very careful that you don't have a whole bunch of boggy fabric that you're cutting into, because sometimes this type fabric will kind of do a bog, a little bit of you have a couple of pieces more fabric than what you should. So you just want to make sure it's nice and smooth. And you just want to cut it out just like so. Okay. So that is my front piece that I cut out. Okay? Okay. And so now it's time to pin and cut out the back piece. So I'm just going to do a quick pin. I'm going to make sure that that part stays on the fold of the fabric. Okay, and we're going to put a couple more pins in. And working on that back piece. So now let's just do a quick cutout. Now, one thing I might say, if this was you definitely want to notice that this is just a regular solid color. You would want to pay attention to your prints, and you would want your prints and your stripes or whatever you would want to match them up when you're cutting. So that's another segment. If we had that, then I would definitely show you. But as you can see, we're just working with a solid piece right now. So all of that fabric in the middle, isn't that great? We can use that for if we have to use it again. Okay, so see our pattern pieces, how neatly laid out they are. I'd like to make a mention to you to do yourself a favor and me a favor and cut just another little piece of fabric. It doesn't matter. All we're going to do is pin it on the wrong side of your back piece, just so that you know that this is your back piece. Just take and pin another piece of fabric or a piece of paper or what have you, just some kind of indication that this is your back piece. Okay, and then we're going to open that back piece up and lay it out. Move everything else out of the way. And we're going to start with the front piece. And look at that piece. Oh, super. And we're going to lay it right down with right sides together. The right side is typically the inside, as I mentioned once before. And so we're going to lay those pieces together, matching them up. And we're going to take some pins. I should have some pins here somewhere. And we're just going to put a pin here and there. Just a few pins, just kind of marking everything so that it will stay in place as we're sewing. Okay, just place all your pins in. So once you have are done with your pinning, it pretty much should be laid out pretty much like this and pinned right along the sides. As you can see, the pin is there in the side, and this is on the back. You can see this is the back side. So now it's just getting ready to sew, to serge that together.
This completes phase 2 of tube dress creation. Click on the link at the top of the page for phase 3, sewing tube dress together.